Other news now, the director for the Centers for Disease Control touring a COVID-19 testing lab in Princeton today. News 12 New Jersey's Naomi Yanni has more on her visit.
Now, while on her tour of the lab here at Princeton University, Dr. Walensky said we're seeing historic low numbers of COVID cases. However, she did encourage Americans to get boosted.
We know that primary series does give you some protection against hospitalization, about 50%. That booster rises you right up to 90%.
Dr. Walensky was on the campus of Princeton University today to tour its COVID-19 testing lab. The lab has processed over 700,000 tests for the school's COVID-19 testing program since November of 2020. And with new variants on the rise, testing and COVID funding continues to be a priority.
We need to have our testing, our vaccines, our boosting, and our therapeutics in place, bought, ready to deliver to the American people.
The buzz for a second booster and the BA.2 variant were the hot topics today. The CDC saying they've been tracking BA.2 since January, and it's likely to become the more dominant variant because it's more transmissible. But they say it doesn't lead to more disease than its sister variant, Omicron.
We know with Omicron and even with BA.2 that you have about a 50% chance of staying out of the hospital if you've had your primary series. That increases to 90% if you've had your booster shot.
Both Pfizer and Moderna have applied for second boosts, and the director says the FDA and the CDC are reviewing that data, so no recommendations yet on a second booster shot. However, they are encouraging the first booster, especially here in our state.
Only about 30% of people who've been eligible have gotten even their first boost.
Now, we did ask about where the CDC stands when it comes to mask mandates, as well as other travel restrictions on planes, trains, and buses. The director said the CDC is still evaluating that. In Princeton, Naomi Yanni, News 12 New Jersey.